Surf's up, space ponies. It's your boy, Around the Wheel. Is this what you want? Is this what you crave? Is this what you've been looking for? Well, as long as we're all stuck indoors, there might as well be something that goes right about living in this new socially distanced hellscape. So, allow me to restore some order to the universe in whatever tiny way I can. And let's play some Lemmings. Now, this is going to be a little talky at first because some context is required. Last time I played Lemmings on YouTube, I was using a program called Lemmings. Lemmings is now dead because JavaScript is now dead, and rightly so. It was a cybersecurity nightmare. But now we have NeoLemmix, and we have beautiful people at the Lemmings forums who have put their blood, sweat, and tears into making the absolute best Lemmings experience possible. And this program, NeoLemmix, this improves Lemmings in pretty much any significant way you can imagine. You'll see some of those as we play the game. You might see me fumbling around with keys for a minute to figure some of them out, but I am starting my Lemmings return with a pack called Lemmings Redux. Lemmings Redux is a pack of 160 levels, chosen by, yes, it's scrolling there at the bottom of the screen, a compilation of favorite levels chosen from the original Lemmings games. Yeah, so basically the people at lemmingsforums.com, I think it's .com. No, maybe not. The people at the Lemmings forums chose levels from classic Lemmings. From like the first game, Oh No More Lemmings, the Genesis version, Holiday Lemmings. They chose 160 levels that they thought were representative of the series, and they zhuzhed them up nice. And kind of tweaked them to make them... They're already... Most levels in Lemmings, as you know. Lemmings is my favorite game of all time. Most of the levels in the game are already just like chef's kiss. Mwah. But they tweaked them, and they made them a little better. They took out some of the back routes so that you're forced to engage with the level as it was intended to be engaged with. And we also have here, okay, F4 will show us talismans. This is a feature of NeoLemmix. We can do secret things in these levels. Looks like we've got a few for the... We got 36 talismans in all that we can try to collect. I may do those after the end. I may do them as we go. Probably like an after the end kind of thing. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But, you know, Lemmings, back in action. Let's get right to it. I have all my settings the way I want. So let's just jump right into the game. The first level. The classic first level. Just dig. What could be easier than just digging? And you can see that there is a change to the splash screen here. They don't do percentages anymore, and they don't do release rates either. They don't show you any of that on the main screen, really, because for the most part, those stats are kind of academic. Like, the number of lemmings you have to save, they've changed it to a number. That's really nice. And most of the levels don't have a time limit anymore. Time limits are not really a thing in Lemmings anymore, at least in the custom scene. It's more about pure puzzle solving these days. You see we've got a few extra things down here. I'm not really going to mess with those too much. There is some fast forwarding, I think. Oh yes, I can do my frame skips manually from here. That's kind of nice, although I don't think I'll have really any need to do that. This should be replay. No, that's for loading replays. Don't want to do that. So let's just push R for replay. Or let's just do the level all over again. Why not? I lost at Just Dig. I suck so bad. I couldn't even just dig. But you can see down here, there are lots of blank spots. They changed the release rate for this level too. It used to be 50. Now it's 75. But all you got to do is make one lemming dig. And if there are not enough jobs to fill the bottom row, you just get blanks. You just get blank spaces, and they're all shunted over to the left. So we should be able to skip frames very quickly, which should take some of the tedium out of Lemmings. I think we all know how to beat Just Dig. I just amply demonstrated how to do. Okay, spacebar pauses. I thought it was. Let's see. What's gonna be the skip forward a bunch of frames? I think it's gonna be 6. The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 keys, they skip backwards and forwards a lot. I think I remembered correctly. It's the 6th key. But we basically just skipped right to winning, as you can see. But for the most part, I'll try to keep it manual so you can follow most of the action. Only floaters can survive this. So you can see where it says author. Normally that would be the person who designed the level, but I guess in this case it's going to be where the level originates from. This is a pretty easy level. Only floaters can survive this. Technically, I guess a mix of other jobs could survive this level, but you can see now in NeoLemmix, when you assign a floater or a climber, they become inverted in color, which helps you keep track of them really nicely. And there's a lot of other quality of life changes too. If you've never watched someone play Lemmings in NeoLemmix, like you can choose Lemmings walking in a certain direction. I'm pushing the arrow keys right now. You can see the cursor changing. You can pick one particular lemming out of a group. This is just us getting back into the swing of Lemmings, and you're going to see some really good levels in this pack, I'm sure. Tailor-made for blockers. 20 Lemmings, gotta save 5. Sure is nice not having to do the math anymore. That really helps me out a lot. Okay, and they've reduced the number of Lemmings in this level as well. It used to be 50, but I think they're trying to speed things along here, which is definitely for the best. Okay, yeah. So, like, if I was to... Yeah, you can just pick out a bunch of Lemmings in a line. Like, I'm holding the cursor to the left... right now. It's not selecting any Lemmings. So it would only pick one that was walking to the left. Or if they're walking to the left, I could hold to the right and not pick any Lemmings except for ones that were walking to the right. It's a nice little convenient system, and I think this will be a good way to ease the casual viewer into the idea of NeoLemmix. It's really, if you're going to play Lemmings these days, it's the way to fly. Easy to Google, easy to get set up, really good looking. You rescued 17, you needed 5. That is how it's done. It looks like we're going to get the tutorial levels for the most part here. Those are pretty great levels, I have to admit. Let's see if I can find the button that makes everything move a little faster. I cannot at the moment. Okay, if I push the 4 key, that's just plain old fast forward. So, oh yeah, 5 is also fast forward. Okay, yeah, that's a pretty decent little fast forward. And 6 is like your instant frame skips. Okay, and then 1, 2, 3 should also take me backwards, should I need to do so. So I can just kind of keep my fingers along the top number row for the most part. That should be nice. Yeah, I think we're pretty much getting a tutorial run today. Like, these are good levels. They show you how to play the game, and this is one of the rare custom packs that, you know, they're leaving the tutorial levels in, so theoretically this is accessible even to a first-time player, which is kind of rare for a custom pack, but it's nice to see this done. This pack was finalized, I believe, in January 2020, right before I started doing Pokemon. So the timing could not be more fortuitous. I think it first came out in 2019, like August 2019 or something. Forget who kind of shepherded the project. But this is just classic Lemmings, but with a little spit shine on it. All right, let's go ahead. See? Push the 6 key 3 times. You just skip right to the end. And yeah, they've kind of cleaned it up. There were 50 Lemmings in that level too, but you got a bunch of Lemmings walking around. Don't really... All right, this is a very instructive level for NeoLemmix right here. This is a task for bombers. The reason it's a task for bombers is because bombers no longer have a timer in NeoLemmix. Again, walking bombers are not really a reasonable way to make a good challenge. It's artificial difficulty ramping. So what you want to do is just sit tight. Yeah, as soon as you click on a bomber, they blow up. It's really smooth. You don't have to wait on anything. Obviously, it does kind of obviate the difficulty of certain puzzles in Lemmings, but I think they'll take those levels out. Those probably won't be included, especially anything from Oh No More Lemmings, like with walking bombers. They really relied on that mechanic a lot in Oh No More Lemmings, and to be honest, it was pretty trash, so no timer bombers. Maybe there will be levels in here that have timers on bomb. I think that's an optional thing you can do. Alright, here we go. Here we go. This is fun right here. You can line things up exactly correctly in NeoLemmix. Takes a lot of the element, like there is kind of a random element in Lemmings sometimes, and it really makes you, allows you to do things tight if you are, can I just P for pause? Oh wait, no, this is a replay editor. I wonder what key pause is. I'm sure somebody will tell me. People out there are generally pretty helpful, especially in these times of woe and want. So let's go ahead and get to building. We can get busy building, or we can get busy dying. Let's see. Let's just start building right on top of that. Okay, you can build right next to him. Okay, I think 4 builders ought to be enough to stretch this out. Oh no, somebody's gonna fall. I think if we choose this guy right here. I generally don't like to let him fall in the pit. I'm pretty nice to my Lemmings nowadays. I don't like to do the whole gratuitous violence thing that the game became so well known for back in the day. That's not really that's not who I am these days. I'm a gentle guy. I'm a nice guy. At least I think I'm a nice guy. Maybe a really nice guy wouldn't say what a nice guy he was, but I don't know. Who knows? Who can say for sure? So we rescued everybody on that level. Perfect job. Perfect job. So, okay, here we got our first... okay, so it doesn't go... I was already straight in the regular Lemmings mode. This is... so now we're going to... Oh No More Lemmings. I was getting ready for... what's the one right after the tutorial levels in the original? Not as complicated as it looks. But this is a Tame level. I think this is from the Tame difficulty. These are generally also not as complicated as they look. So I can do this in any manner of ways that I want. And I think I'm going to do just that. I'm going to mine my way down. It's back to the salt mines for the old Lemmings gang. Everybody is safe. There's no insta-death around here. I think I can just... yeah, this is almost as easy as just setting a blocker right to the right of the... Alright, here we go. There we go. And we bash our way to a victory condition. Let's get through 10 levels today. Let's see what comes after the tutorial levels. We can get through 10 of these. I am not sure how many... probably, I think there are 30, maybe 40 levels. Because there's 160. Oh, okay. It'll tell us when we have a talisman to earn. So, get a little extra help. So, save 20 Lemmings using only builders. Yeah, that might be a challenge for another day, because I don't want to be working out how to do that right now. I just kind of want to take the game on its natural difficulty progression curve, and then maybe come back and do so. So save 20, which is all of them, using only builders. So this is an Oh No More Lemmings level. It looks like a... okay. Actually... okay, that would not be so hard. Well, 10 Lemmings. Hold up. 10 builders. Okay. Alright, well, let's just do this the regular way for now. And then maybe I'll come back to it another time. Yeah, I'll probably do the talismans at the end. That's kind of what my gut is telling me. My gut is also telling me you need to eat better, because it's trying to bring up some memories, if you get my drift. Alright, let's get everybody out of the way here. Bash our way through. Oh no! I've no longer qualified for talisman status. I've brought shame on my entire family. Now, I could have paused there and got a perfect bash if I wanted, but what's the point when these tame levels are so easy? But yeah, you get the idea. We're gonna kind of be playing the greatest hits of Lemmings, as decided by the Lemmings forums community, which definitely not many people more qualified than them to decide what makes a good Lemmings level. Those people are the best. They are great. Yep, here we go. Another Oh No More Lemmings level to top off the day. Yeah, I mean, mostly I find the tame levels pretty lame. I don't even think I covered them when I played the game. I could have done this without killing anybody, I think, but you know what? We'll kill one guy, just because we can. I could probably 100% this, but to be honest, it's not really a flex I was thinking of at the time. Alright, let's go ahead and let them all go. Put a digger here. Hopefully that isn't too far a drop for them. They are supposed to be downwardly mobile. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, the tame levels look cool. They have a cool look, sure. But they are almost embarrassingly easy, you would say. So we might be sitting through a few tame levels at first, but there you have it. We totally stormed that level. And we're going to keep totally storming levels as we make our way. We're already 1/16 of the way. Well, we're already 1/16 of the way through the raw level count. Talisman grabbing will be another matter entirely, but here we go. Let's hunker down. Let's practice responsible social distancing. Just come around the fire. Come warm your hands by the fire with your old Uncle Roundy and just watch some good old-fashioned Lemmings. It is good to be playing this again. I will see you guys next time. We'll keep moving on these gentle difficulty levels, I think this first one was called.